What's going on, guys? Ironflash here, and I'm back with a movie review. I just got home from watching Moana 2 with my mom. It was a surprise for her. She wanted to go watch it as well. And I said, you know what? Let me take my mama. Just like The Rock, aka Dwayne Johnson, loves his mama, I love my mama too. But let's just dive in. Just to let you guys know that are joining in, this is going to be a spoiler review of the movie. So if you have not seen the movie, do not be in this video. I'm warning you now, okay? um I thought it was a fantastic movie. It was very beautifully written. um Usually, and I sent out a tweet about this, so it's on my Twitter somewhere, or X, whatever the hell you want to call it these days, about it, saying that, usually sequels don't do that great or don't do that good, but this one delivered and it did fantastic. So hats off to the writers at Disney. And I know they consulted a lot of people from the islands of Hawaii, Samoa, Tonga, everywhere around that has to do with the culture. And you could definitely see it, and you can definitely feel it as the movie, went on. The music was fantastic. Dwayne Johnson has a new song. As usual, it's a funny song, but it's also a very inspirational song. I absolutely loved it. It's not anywhere near You're Welcome, so I'm gonna ruin that for you now. You're Welcome it's a unique song. It was and it was a fantastic, beautifully hilarious song as well. I believe the song is called "Can I Get a Chihu?" I think that's the name of the song. And it's a song of Maui singing to Moana as she's down in the dumps. He literally says that in the song, and I absolutely adored it. There is a song that might cause some problems to some people because the style of the song almost kind of doesn't feel like it fits with the movie, but it's still a beautiful song. It's amazing. I was vibing to it, and it's called "Get Lost." Awi Mani Frazier sings this song. Beautifully talented actress and singer, and it's a song about getting to see things from a different perspective, getting lost. And I thought it was a fantastic song. I could see why people would gripe at it. No, like I said, it just doesn't feel like it fits with the culture of the story. But I didn't pay no mind to that. I honestly just paid mind to the talent and the lyrics of the song, as one should do when listening to music. And a lot of these songs were great. They're not gonna hit the same like Moana, like the first Moana. They're just not, because we tend to set that high bar expectation when it comes to movies and when it has a sequel to it. So they're not gonna hit as hard as the ones from Moana. So don't compare and contrast. Don't compare apples to oranges. This is a whole new movie, and you guys have got to stick that out of your mind and stop putting comparisons between the two. This I think Moana's song was called Beyond, and it's a song about her people, the ancestors, telling her to go find this island, which is what this whole story is about. It's about, Maui's been pulling islands from the sea and stuff like that. Sorry, but y'all see me doing this is because somebody's calling my damn phone while I'm busy, but I'm still here. Yeah, these damn spammers won't leave me the hell alone. But yeah, it picks up where the other story ended. Maui's out lifting islands from the sea, and there's a certain island that needed to be found that, you know, was hiding in a storm, and that this island itself connected all of the other islands from across the world, across the sea, with each other, which is why Moana's task was to go uncover this island so she could find more people, because essentially her people weren't going to be enough. And it's basically almost the story of what was the name? It was while I was in Hawaii that I learned this story, and it was a story of all the islands like Samoa, Tonga, Polynesia, all those. It's almost the same as the story of all and how these islands came together. And I won't lie to you guys, I got teary-eyed watching the movie. I thought, like I said, not just the music was very beautifully written. I could tell in some of the songs though that they were kind of trying to be like Lin-Manuel Miranda, which you just can't. You know, he set the bar a little too high. But but other than that, you know, it was the music actually is, it's very good. And when you go watch it, definitely listen to the lyrics, you know. Or if you've watched it already and you go back and you watch it again, or you go back to Spotify or wherever you listen to music and listen to the songs, listen to those lyrics, like really listen to them. Maui, The Rock, hasn't changed. Still funny as hell. Yeah, man, I you know, I'll rate it for 5 stars, right? And I'll give it a solid 4.75 out of 5. It has its issues. Like I said, it's not like Moana, the first one. But other than that, I thought the movie was fantastic. Like I said, the music was great. The story was great. You know, it's rare that I give movies 5 stars, regardless of if they're a new movie or whatever. That's why I rated 4.75. Sue me, whatever. I think the motivation, there is an end credit scene, which, you know, we've all gotten accustomed to. So if you're one to watch reviews and you want to be spoiled, spoiler alert again, there is a after credit scene where it's teasing a Moana 3. So now the question here is the new movie going to be part of the live action, as in Moana 3, if they decide to make it, depending on how Moana 2 does in the box office, right? Or is it just going to be a totally separate thing, and the live action Moana obviously is just going to be the story of the first Moana just told in live action? Yeah, man, I truly enjoyed it, and it's definitely a movie for, you know what kind of took me away? I think I know why I rated it at 4.75, and I know my mind is all over the place. I didn't really take notes. You know, I usually don't take notes when I go to the movies, you know, because I'm watching it there, and I'm not trying to have my phone out or write it, and then trying to be like this in a notepad, trying to figure out what the hell I'm writing. I think what took a little bit out of the story for me was the usage of Pua and HeiHei. I know a lot of us complained in the first one that we didn't get enough Pua and we got a lot of HeiHei. And this one, we got a lot of HeiHei and a lot of Pua. So I think they couldn't find the balance of trying to utilize both characters, which kind of, you know, took us out of the story a little bit. Well, not really, but like it kind of just distracted. It was more of a distraction, but not enough to hurt the entirety of the movie. I thought, like I said, I thought the movie was great. I think they need to find that small balance for those two characters, so that way it works out great. And Moana 3, if they do decide to do it, they can still utilize them, just not as much. Like, don't oversaturate the characters, because they're lovely characters. Don't get me wrong. I love Pua and I love HeiHei. HeiHei drives me nuts, and I want to choke that damn little sucker. But yeah, I thought it was a great movie, yo. Definitely, like I said, if you guys lingered around and got spoiled on a couple of the things, definitely go watch it. Take your kids, take your nephews, take your cousin, take anybody, man. It really is a good family movie, in my opinion. And then just like, as I guess I can dawn myself as a Disney adult, it's worth watching. It's definitely worth watching. So definitely go watch it and enjoy it, and make your own opinion about it, man. Don't let somebody like me, somebody like Rotten Tomatoes, don't let like anybody tell you any differently about how you should feel about a movie. You can either like it or you can dislike it, right? It does not matter. We are all entitled to our own opinion. So with that being said, HeiHei, thank you so much. I love all of you. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to ding that bell. Ironflash is out of here.